Hey guys, so being that it's Sunday, I listened to the word this morning and it was so funny to hear my pastor talk about money because that's rarely something that they talk about in church. And what he referred to was money, not how it's the root of all evil, which is what I was kind of expecting to hear because that's usually what they talk about. What he said was money in the Bible, and I'm sure in many other books that I've read on, talk about money. Maybe 90% of the scripture or the word is about money. And what he said was, you know, money is really peace. That's all it is. And that's all I've ever viewed it as. It's not a means to an end. It's not anything that controls my life or ever has. So when you look at your bank account and you see a number that you don't really like, it doesn't mean anything, and that's the truth. Because money doesn't define who you are. You define who you are. Money can buy you peace, yes, of course, but it's not the end all. Because you don't need money to be happy. You really don't. You need to be happy inside, and that's what matters. So if you look at your account and you see 4 cents or you see 400,000, doesn't mean a thing, because everything comes back to you anyway, as long as you're directing it in the right purpose. Because you control you. Again, we're going to go back to this. Money doesn't control you. Money has no power over you. So keep that in mind whenever you're like, I'm broke. I hate when people say I'm broke. Stop saying you're broke. You're only broke if you're spiritually broke. You may be financially challenged, for sure. We can all be there. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to get better. So have hope and have faith and do the work and make sure that it comes back to you. Peace and love, y'all.